Okay. Assalamualaikum and very good evenings. Today we're going to present about CAD tool utilized in microelectronic IC designs. My name is Muhammad Amirul bin Zulkifli and my partner names is Muhammad Shazwan bin Hassan. Okay, what is CAD? CAD is a computer aided designs. Is one of the platform to design IC and then fabricate it. CAD also has a checker whether the design follow the rules and the regulation provided. So this is the layout design flow, the flowchart of the design flow. Last we will fabricate the design we do. So there's many classes of CAD tools. First is full custom designs, which means design entry. Full custom design is able the designer to specify the geometry layout of IC, which are length, width and shape of the transistor. The second one is state diagram. The layout is drawn in form of line and polygon on different layer using a graphic editor. The designer can draw almost process and design rule independent symbolic layout. Process adaptation is done by the converter or compactor. Converter constraint includes cell dimension, channel width and length of transistor. So the tools used in microelectronic designs. First is MATLAB. MATLAB is a multi-paradigm numerical computing environment and a priority programming language developed by MATWORK. So MATLAB allows metric manipulation, plotting of function and data, implement of algorithm, creation of user interface and program written in other language including C, C++, Java and Python. Although MATLAB is intended primarily for numerical computing, toolbox used for multi simulate engines, allowing access to simulate computing abilities. So an additional package Simulink add graphical multi-domain simulation and model-based design for dynamic and embedded system. So the second one is LT-Spice. LT-Spice provides a schematic capture and waveform viewer with enhancement and model to speed the simulation of switching regulators. LT-Spice also is a not unlimited and third-party models can be imported. And LT-Spice is used within LTC and by many users in the field including radio frequency, electronic, power electronic, digital electronics. So the important one is LT-Spice does not generate PCB layout, but netlist that we create in LT-Spice can be imported into layout programs. So the third one is CAD design system. CAD design system is electronic design technology used to design chips and print circuit board. So as well as intellectual properties IP covering a broad range area including interface, memory, analog and verification. So I will pass my presentation to my partner, Shazwan.
Okay. Pass this phone. Okay. My name is Muhammad Shazwan. So I'm going to continue the presentation about the CAD utilized in microelectronics. So the advantage of CAD is increase the productivity of the designer. The CAD software help the designer to visual the final product that has to be made. The final product. The product also give animation and see how the actual product will work. So this will help the designer to detect the error if the design is go wrong. CAD software help designer in synthesizing, analyzing and documenting the design. All these factors help in drastically improving the productivity of the designer. Next is improve the quality of the design. With a CAD software, the designing professional are offered a large number of tools that help in carrying out through engineering analysis of the proposed design. The tool also help designer to consider large number of investigation, offer greater accuracy. The error are reduced drastically in this design product, leading to better design. Better design help carrying out manufacturing faster and reducing the wastage that could have occurred because of the faulty design. Next is better communication. The next important part of after designing is making the drawings. With CAD software, better and standardized drawing can be made easily. The CAD software helps in better documentation of the design, fewer drawing error and greater legibility. And the fourth is creating the database for manufacturing. When they're creating the data for the documentation of designing, most of the data for the manufacturing is also created like product and component drawing. Material required for the component, their dimension and shape and etc. etc is etc. And 5 is creating document of the designing. Creating the documentation of designing is one of the most important part of designing, and this can be made very conveniently by CAD software. The documentation of designing include geometry and dimension of the product, its sub-assemblies and its component, material specification for the component, bill of material for the component, and etc. I think that's all from us. Thank you very much.